Hello, Magic players. Welcome you to episode number 108 of the Brewers Tavern. I hope you're all fine. And Charles, how are you doing?
Good. We're happy to be in 108. 107 was a super episode. We have two really cool brews for 108. What's the quick preview, Mitja?
Since last time when I run Ashnod's Altar, it didn't work. I brought it again with different creatures, same deck plan, huge fireball to fireball you.
Okay, well, that seems fair because I also have a plan to fireball you.
Ah.
This is a really neat list that Matt Harper gave, and I don't know if either of us have run a deck like this, but it has 8X spells. It does have a few mana flares. I'll talk more about it in the deck tech, but that's my goal for today is to do what you want to do to me, but I want to do it to you first. So we'll see how that works.
So
why don't we take a look at your list? And
these are good, right?
Those are good, but I'm going to talk about those in the deck because I have a plan for those, not just Red Blast, which everybody thinks, of course. Let's take a look at your list.
So here we are. This is my deck list. As I said, it's again with Fastbound, Ashnod's Altar, like all the cool combo cards for Old School. There are not a lot of combo cards, but some could combo off together. So the plan for today is again, prepare a huge fireball and single shot Charles. I hope that works. In the main board, I run a lot of 1-drops, which also tap for mana. Dark Elf of the Deep Shadow, Elf of the Deep Shadow, Lanovar Elf, Birds of Paradise. I cutted some lands because I took out 4-drops and all my creatures this time produce mana, so I don't need that many lands. The only thing I need is 1 green source, and then I can cast basically every spell in the deck. I use the Pendelhaven to pressure my opponent relatively early so that I don't need like the massivest fireball ever fired. In the sideboard, I went with a classic sideboard from a classic combo sideboard. Since I'm not running a lot of Arabian Nights cards, which I could, because all my lands get creatures, 1/1 creatures with living plains. I decided to go with City in a Bottle to protect myself from quick Arabian Nights decks, 3 Blue Blast, 3 Red Blast as counter magic, 3 Shatters to destroy whatsoever mirror universe from the opponent, and so on. As well as Jameday Toms and opponent's discs, because a disc into my living plane is a problem. But I also run 4 discs in the sideboard just to make sure that I get rid of every card which could hurt me, like Blood Moon and so on. And I'm controlling the disc, so I normally board out the living plane and most of the fireball plan and go with an, let's say, aggressive elf deck, like playing a lot of 1/1s, pumping them with Pendelhaven, deal damage, play sushi, and just fireball for a decent amount and not for everything. In the main board, so far, all cards appeared in Brewers Tavern. Not in that combination, but the cards as they are. The only card which I want to tell you about is the Ashnod's Altar, because it only showed up in a few episodes. It's a 3-mana artifact from Antiquities. You can second a creature, and you get 2 colorless mana for the sacrificed creature, which means every elf is basically 3 mana. So every elf which I sacrifice is a mana vault, basically. So yeah. Besides that, everything else is pretty common. Hopefully this time I'm aware that all my lands are summoning sick when I curve out with the living planes. But yeah, this is my list for today. So Charles, let's talk a little bit about your list.
Okay, great.
Here we are.
Okay, so this deck is really neat because we have 8 fireballs. So the plan is pretty simple. We have, ideally, I'd love to cast Mana Flare and combo with Time Walk. So I wouldn't mind kind of holding the mana flare back. I'm not saying just for time walk, but until I could make a very big fireball, hopefully go for the kill. But we have candlesticks, which I don't think have appeared for a while, but I know early in Brewers, like I went a little crazy playing them because I love candlesticks. But they work great here. So they obviously can, once you have mana flare out, or at least one copy, they can untap your lands. Then you can get each mana, an extra mana from each one of them when you tap them again. They work great with Maze of Ith. They work great with Factory. They work great with Library. There's a desert in this deck. It will work great with that. So Candlesticks is a really flexible card. The deck does run 2 Mirror Universe, so if your opponent does get ahead of you on life or deeply ahead of you on life, that may be one way that you could buy yourself more time until you set yourself up. And then if you're really beat up and you switch life totals, it's not hard to fireball or disintegrate your opponent. A little bit of removal in the deck. We have one copy of Abyss and then Mind Twist and Tutor, Splash Black. And then the sideboard, of course, we're playing heavy red. We can play a playset of Red Elemental Blast. But what I like about the plan in this deck from the sideboard is if you even get a hint that your opponent's going to be bringing in Blue Blast, which makes a lot of sense against this deck, I'm going to sideboard in the 2 Mahamodis. So there's no creatures in the main. I guess you have factories, right? But the hope is your opponent will take out some of the creature removal for Blue Blast, and I'll bring in Mahamodi instead. So hopefully you're staring at my Mahamodi with a Blue Blast in your hand, which would be pretty funny. But that's the plan with that. Otherwise, the deck plan is pretty simple. We'll see how it does, but we're both going to be trying to fireball each other for a lot. The deck does run the other 2 Disenchants and Swords in the sideboard if you need it. Moat would be, not that you would expect I would have Moat in the sideboard given this list, but that would be really useful against your list. Abyss wouldn't be bad either. So it should be a really fun match. And this is a very different. We have had a Mana Flare Candlestick deck before, but I don't think anything that was pushing the X spells to 8. So I think this should be really fun, and I'm really excited to see how it does. And I'd say let's go to the Brewers Tavern and see what happens.
Okay, so let's move on. Give me 1 second, and here we are. Hey.
All right, even as always.
1. 1 is not even.
All right.
Finally, I started.
That is true.
Oh, come on, fastbound, please. Into wheel. Fastbound into wheel. I can live with that.
Oh, yeah, you did that to me in an episode pretty recently, I remember. It was pretty good.
1, 2, 3.
All right, pile 1.
Pile 3 for you.
All right.
I try.
I'm going to take them all. It's average. Doesn't really do much. It's fine, but nothing special. I'm on the draw.
Show it.
I did.
You did? Okay, then the stream was lacking a little bit. Yeah, I mean...
It seems average.
True.
Nothing special. I mean, you could try it. What would be the next couple? Nothing special.
I mean, I also kept an average hand and hope that it comes together.
I mean, I'm on the play. I'm on the draw, so I get an extra card anyway. So
True.
See what happens. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Number 1.
Yeah. We will keep this.
Okay.
Okay.
So I start with a Pendelhaven. a Mox Jet, and a Lanovar Elf. And pass the turn.
Six cards, your turn.
Lanovar Elf, your turn.
Okay. We'll draw.
Yep.
We'll tutor.
Time Walk? No, you played Time Walk.
No. Fuck.
Yeah.
I said tutor. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, you don't know I have that.
Yeah.
Okay, your turn.
Sushi, your turn. No, sorry. I just play a bird and attack for 2. Sorry.
Okay, I don't know you have a sushi and you don't know I have a time walk.
Yeah,
That's how this is going to work.
Perfect.
All right, 6 card. 7. Draw. We'll play Ancestral.
Yeah.
1.
Classy
2.
one-trick pony. Demonic Ancestral.
Yeah. That is true. We will play land.
Mm-hmm.
Ruby. We'll cast the Time Walk.
Yes.
Cards. Draw.
I take my time.
We'll play Maze.
Yeah.
Draw. Play Abyss. I have 7 cards. Your turn.
Yeah. Take 1 Lanovar Elf. Crack the Lotus. Try to draw some cards.
Yeah, it's good.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry. It is 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. I try to cast Time Walk.
Yep.
I lose a Lanovar Elf. I draw.
Yep.
I try to cast Ancestral.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. I play a land. I try to cast Chaos Orb and take out your Abyss.
Okay.
And then I try to cast another bird and pass the turn.
Okay.
Better luck.
I love it how the abyss is such a problem for you. You let me keep library.
Yeah, 100%. Like to be fair, the Abyss is the biggest problem for me. 100%.
I'll play a land. And how many cards do you have?
2, 4, 5.
Yeah. This it's like the worst card.
I mean that sucks. I have 1 too, but
And I mean I just drew it too. It's just like it just wrecks games. Your turn.
yeah,
Like, I don't like that.
I concede that.
I don't like that.
I don't play that anymore.
It's awful. No, it just ends the games.
This is
We both know we
for
don't.
me from that point on. You just draw more cards, and I can't beat library.
And I top deck the Mind Twist. I mean, it's just awful. I mean, but like as we spoke about, it's like it's in the format, so like all we can do is like show that it ends that and ruins that game, and we move on to the next one.
I play a lot of Old School, and I don't want to be here toxic on stream or something, but the 2 cards which are so boring at the moment is library because you need no setup for it, and Mind Twist, 100%. Mind Twist is bad, to be honest, but when you have a game like this where you draw like every power piece, library, Mind Twist, this is unwinnable, whatever I do.
But you can't. You could say library is not that bad, but you can't allow library without Mind Twist because Mind Twist is an answer to library.
Yeah, but
So
the problem is for library you need 0 setup, 0 and 0 skill.
Yeah, but you have to either get. I think you have to get rid of both of them or neither.
I don't think so. Mind Twist, as I said, Mind Twist on an opening hand without fast mana is not that good. Library on an opening hand where you have a land and library is always a keep.
Well, I don't like either of them, so they both ruin lots of games. If you draw 2 cards and your opponent draws 1 every turn, you're going to win that game too. Pile 2. Which pile?
Pile number 1.
You're keeping?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to keep.
Go. Tropical Fastbound. Go.
Okay.
Ancestral?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Play a Mox, 2, 4, 6, 7, pass the turn.
We'll cast wheel.
Okay.
I'll just show it when you discard it.
Yeah.
Can see.
Give me a second. Twister, Wheel, Demonic, Ashnauts, Living Plane, Sushi.
Okay, it's your turn.
Mox, Pendelhaven. 1, 2, 3. Elf, Bird. Soul Ring, pass the turn.
Okay. We're getting Ancestral.
Yes.
1, 2, 3. We will cast Demonic Tutor.
Okay.
I have not played a land.
You didn't play land, right?
Yeah, because I wheeled with that and then passed.
Yeah.
Actually, I will play Factory.
Yeah.
Stick.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 cards. I'm going to discard a seat and I have 7 cards. Your turn.
I draw. I play Strip Mine. I try to cast Ashnod's Altar.
Okay.
Blue. Black. Go to 18. So I have blue and 2 blue, 2 black.
Yep.
I sack the 2 elves into the Ashnod's Altar. I will count the black as colorless for now because I don't need the need the black mana at the moment. So if I need one, we know it's there. So we're at 6 mana, right? 8 mana, 9, 10, 11. Sack. 13 mana. I want to draw 11 cards.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Mox. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Land. Oh, sorry, 15.
Yep. Oh, you're at 15. Yep.
Need to check some stuffs. Okay. You have how many cards in hand?
7.
Okay. I cast the Lanovar Elf. I sack the elf for 2 colorless. Oh, wait a second. I really need to think. The turn is not easy. I have a lot of stuff to do. If I do this and that doesn't help. Yeah, come on, I do it like that. It is what it is. I crack the Lanovar Elf. I have 5 mana in the pool, and I try to Mind Twist you for 4.
Okay, depending on what you get, it could be over.
You keep 1 second. Number 4. Sorry. Number 2 and number 1.
So keep 1,
1, 2, 4.
2, and 4. Oh, I like how you do it. All I have to do is put my best card in number 7, and I'm safe.
True, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to scoop, but you just let me land, so there's nothing to do. And you just drew 11 cards. Yeah, I'll scoop to that.
I didn't win yet,
Yeah.
to be fair.
I mean, you have 11 cards. Didn't you just draw 11 cards?
Yeah.
All right, you want to play it out? We'll play it out.
We can play it. Let's play it out because the game is far from over. Like, I mean, I have creature drops and I have land. Wait.
What was my hand? 3.
Wait a second. Let's play it out. Let's play it out.
Okay, I had 3 mana sources. What were they? A strip mine and is this it?
Yeah. I mean, we can also.
I think. Okay, we'll just. It was balance. You got
mana flare and
these
fireball two. And
I think I had volcanic, this factory, and
yeah.
I think that's right.
Yeah, that looks.
One of these. I think I had my hand. I don't know which one.
I think I discarded use your scrubland. It's up.
I don't remember. Yeah. I don't remember. There were 3 mana sources. It doesn't matter. Okay. You pass?
Yeah, I passed the turn.
I don't know if these were right. They were just 3 mana. That's like
okay.
Okay. Well, we'll swing. We'll swing for 3.
Okay. Yeah. So I go to 12.
All right. Your turn.
I draw. I play a land. I play a bird. I play an elf. I play a sushi. And I cast a living plane. And you're at 20.
Yep.
And a regrowth on demonic, and I pass the turn.
Okay. Make sickness and your turn.
So demonic. Did I read? Oh no, I have another red source. I'm sorry, I thought I just tapped my only red source. So I need to put a lot of mana in my pool. So this is 6. This is 9. This is 12. This is 14. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 23, 25, 25, 25, 27. Yeah, Fireball for 26.
Yep. Yeah. I'm dead. Yeah.
Can you untap the factory more than once with the candelabra?
You have to tap the candelabra. So
Yeah, I know. But how does it work? Do you untap all the lands at the same time? I guess so, right?
yeah, you have to. So if I want to untap 5 lands, I thought you have to do them all at the same time because then the candlesticks.
Yeah, otherwise it would be super dumb with factory, right? You can just stack
Yep.
the ability 20 times. Sorry that this mind twist stuff is just too dumb. Maybe we should do a gentleman's episode at some point. No
Yeah, I mean,
library,
you know,
no mind twist.
Yeah, it wasn't the brain geyser even. It's just the combo of the brain geyser, and then you got every single real card from my hand and just mana sources. So like 3 lands, I can't catch up on that.
Yeah.
Nothing to do.
I mean, I felt that you will prepare for something. I mean, the candlestick turn was your turn, which you needed to set up your combo over my combo. But at least I Ashnod's Altared you once.
Oh yeah, you got that. All right, let's play one more game 1.
Yes. To be fair, I like this combo altar decks. The problem is if your opponent finds out what you're doing and if he is on white, you never result. This Ashnod's Altar never is alive. You know what I mean?
Pile 2.
Pile number 1 for you. Yep.
Yeah, I will take them all.
Yeah. I keep that.
Okay.
Also, the fact that you have this synergy between Ashnod's Altar and all the X spells feels good.
Oh yeah, I mean, I have to be really careful playing a Mana Flare because playing a Mana Flare and passing is really bad against you.
That's true.
Really, really bad.
You really don't want to pass.
You really need the Time Walk in your hand. 1, 2, 3.
Number 3.
Okay, we will keep this and put one on the bottom.
Okay, you're on the play, right?
Yep. Give me 1 second. Let me decide what I'm doing here.
Take your time.
We'll play Factory, Mox, and 3 cards. Your turn.
I draw. I play a Mox Ruby as well. I play a Tropical Island and Bird is the word and pass the turn.
Swing for 2.
No blocks.
Your turn.
I play a Bayou and Double Elf. Nah. Yeah, Double Elf. Pass the turn. So many decisions to make.
Maze and fine.
Okay, 16.
And your turn.
Not amazing. Cards in hand.
Great.
Another bird. And a sushi. And pass the turn.
Okay, you're at
15.
15. Okay. Um, I'll play Mana Flare. Your
Okay.
turn.
Noise. More mana. So. For 2, I play a living plane.
Okay.
So your fireball is massive. 2, 3, 4. I try to mind twist you.
Oh, well, you got 2 really key cards for me.
And I attack with yeah, it doesn't matter. You can tap mace. I feel ya. Pass the turn. I have 0
Okay,
cards
so
in
like,
hand as well.
so my big X spell is in the graveyard, and trying to get rid of all your creatures is in the graveyard.
You top deck fireball and you're good. This is the plan.
Your turn.
The thing is, there's no real attack against you. Your turn.
Yeah, but look what balance would have done here.
Yeah, that would be a massacre.
And all right, your turn.
Sushi, pass the turn. Candlestick is good.
It's your turn.
I want to attack.
Maze 1.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll take 4. Go to 16.
Okay. I play a tiger and pass the turn. A summoning sick tiger, sorry. Don't tap mana. Don't tap mana. Don't do it. You don't want to tap stuff.
I can't kill you yet. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, maybe I can. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 mana, and we'll untap. We'll go to 7 and untap these.
Yeah, so you have another 4,
7.
another 8.
7, right. 7, so we have 15.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll get you for 15.
You can also remove a sushi, right? Just saying.
God, it's a miracle, actually. It's
Yes.
exactly enough. Holy shit.
The mace kept it good.
All right, let's do some sideboard games. That's just amazing. That's why that factory is so important. Just dealing a few points of damage.
I really want those. For sure those. Oh yes. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 7. 4, another 3. What to do here?
I'm not sure what to do either.
Not easy to board, to be fair.
Yeah, I don't think it's very easy either. A lot of cards I want to bring in. Take out 4 cards. Oh my god.
Fun fact, I have 0 creature removal.
Yeah, well, that could be good to know. I mean, you do. I'm sure you have blue glass.
That's true. Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
And so 4, 2 more cards. It's really not easy to do this. All right, maybe I'll just not bring in 6. Okay, we will. Oh, that's just so good, though. All right, I just have to take out 1 more.
No problem. Take your time. You want good boarded games and not. I sometimes board so quick that I board really weird stuff.
Okay, we're just going to do this, I think. Yep, we'll just try it. D6 for D6. Will look weird in the in the sideboard deck. But you have a very strange deck for me, right? Because
Yeah, I mean, we're basically having the same plan at some point, and I don't know, maybe your deck supports my deck more than the other way around. You know what I mean?
I mean, you have fast bonds, which makes mana flares really scary. I think this is make 1 more change. Okay, we'll try this. Draw 7s are just okay against you because you could just dump all your land and get way ahead. Mana flares are just okay, so not really a pile 2.
Okay.
See what happens.
Pile number 1 for you.
Okay, 1. B. Oh no, you're on the play.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll keep.
Go.
Oh my god, this is
Noise.
Top deck city. Six cards, your turn.
7 cards. 8 cards. Play a land, pass the turn. 2, 4, 6, 7 cards in hand.
Draw.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
I draw in the upkeep. I draw for the turn. Play another land. 2, 4, 6. I play double bird and pass the turn. 6 cards in hand.
Play a land.
Mm-hmm.
Going theme of this episode. 5.
5. I have 6 cards.
Just keep number 1. Doesn't matter.
This one, yeah?
Sure.
Demonic, Ashnod's Fireball, Ashnod's, and Blue Blast.
Okay, your turn.
Go.
I really didn't want to do that to you. I want a good game. We'll play Lotus for blue. Destral.
Yep.
We'll play a land. We will go to discard.
Yes.
And actually, before discard, I'm going to attack.
Yeah, sure.
Attack for 2.
Yep.
And then discard a bad lands.
Yep. I draw. I cast Time Walk.
Yep.
I play a Soul Ring and pass the turn.
We'll play a land for turn. Swing for 2.
Yeah, 16.
You can go past him.
Mox Pearl, pass the turn.
Draw. Swing for 3.
13.
We'll play land for turn.
Yep.
And your turn.
Blue Mox, pass the turn.
Library your end stuff. Oh. Swing for 4.
Go to 9.
Play land for turn. And we will go to discard. Discard desert. Your turn.
Haven, your turn.
Draw a library. Untap draw. A factory.
Yo.
Swing for 5. Play a land. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Your turn.
Land, go.
Library. Draw. Land. Swing for 6.
Block, go to 2.
Time walk.
Yeah, yours.
Yeah, I mean, Mind Twist combined with library is not beatable.
Nope. Not in a million years.
Not in a million years. All right, next game. Let's try to get a good one.
Yeah, please no library this time either of us.
No library, no Mind Twist.
It feels like every game was won by
every game is library or Mind Twist this episode.
We never had that before.
Never, but that's not good.
Let's see. I start.
Pile 1.
1, 2, 3. So this one, pile number 2.
Okay. Are you keeping?
Yeah, I keep.
I think I'm going to take a mull.
Okay.
Doesn't really do anything.
I need to keep. I have 2 Lanovar Elves and Pendelhaven. That is good enough to keep it.
Oh, that could be plenty good because this deck is not fast by any means. Oh, 1, 2, 3.
Pile number 1.
But you don't want to play those cards before a Mind Twister, do you?
Right.
You won't be able to get rid of those. It's so funny that joke I just made. Okay, we will one on the bottom.
Okay.
These are not good 6 cards for the theme of the episode. I'll just tell you that.
I mean,
okay, that's really funny.
you also have library again.
I mean, it's on a mull. I have to wait a turn, but like this episode's ridiculous.
I draw with library. I play a Pendelhaven and a Lanovar Elf and pass the turn. I have 6 cards in hand.
But I have one more library in my hand.
Yeah. It feels like we're running 4 libraries this time.
I have 2. I have 2 now.
Oh shit.
Cards.
My turn? I have 6 cards. I draw with library. Let's see. Two, 4, 6 cards. I play.
Oh, do you want to play another card?
And pass the turn.
I was very brave to go off library.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna draw. I have 7 cards.
Yes.
We're gonna draw. I will play a Mox. I will tap the Mox. I will tap the library, and 7 cards draw. We'll play a land for turn.
Yep.
Ace, and I have 7 cards to turn.
Okay. So. Let me think. I play Demonic.
Yep.
Green. Lanovar Elf.
Mm-hmm.
Crack it for blue. Time Walk.
Yep.
Three mana. Ashnod's Altar, untapping. Going to my Time Walk turn.
Okay.
Sorry, I attack with Sushi first. So that your mace is tapped. Thank you. So I draw. I play a land. And then I cast Wheel.
Oh wow. But that's not fair because look what was in my opening hand. I didn't have a chance to. I had library on my mull and Mind Twist. I didn't have a chance to twist you.
I draw with the library. Okay. Now. Did I play land yet?
I think you cast a Time Walk, so I don't remember now.
Me neither.
I don't know. I don't remember if it was Time Walk turn or the other turn.
I mean, I for sure play all these guys and swing for sure with the Sushi for 4.
Yep.
I mean, I have a strip mine, so I could get rid of your library.
Okay, whatever you tell me.
I mean,
I don't know if you played
I
land.
don't know if I played a land or not.
Me neither.
Pass the turn.
Okay. I will draw.
Did I play the drop?
That's okay. Either way, believe me, we've made mistakes before. I will play a land.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play. How many cards do you have in hand?
3.
That's time walk.
Yeah.
And that's it for the. Yep, that's it for this. I'll go to time walk turn.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Cast tutor.
Yeah.
That one. Okay, we'll cast the balance. I have 5 cards in hand.
Yep.
And you have 3, you said?
3.
Okay. Plateau. Plateau. And now I have 3 cards in hand.
Okay.
I have 4 lands.
Yep.
4. Yep. And your turn.
Draw. Play Bayou and pass the turn.
All right. I'll play Factory.
Yep.
Play Abyss.
Sure.
And your turn.
Mox and Tropical, pass the turn.
Draw. You will activate the guys.
Mm-hmm.
Will each pump themselves. They're 3/3s. We'll untap them. 14. And we'll swing with 2 3/3s. Yep. 2 cards, your turn.
Okay. Thinking. Regrowth.
Yep.
Going for demonic, casting Twister.
Okay.
I just search for the Twister and place it in my graveyard.
Yep. I love seeing the Astronaut's Altar do some work. That's a really cool card that's never used.
Yeah, I was greedy. I had hopes that you're not having the balance or the tutor for the balance. I could have killed you this turn, but...
Oof. Yeah, I mean, balance is the only answer there.
So... I draw a card.
Yep.
Okay. This time I'm pretty sure I didn't play a land.
Yeah, I didn't think you had many cards. I didn't think you had a land to play.
Crack Lotus for black. And Mind Twist 2.
For how much? Everything?
No, 4.
4?
Mm-hmm.
A very good hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Number 7 goes for sure, and you keep number 1, number 5, and number 4.
1. Which numbers? What do I keep?
1, 4, 5.
Okay, these 3.
Yeah.
Okay. You get my Mind Twist. I mean, you get
And your turn.
You left me with some good cards, so I'll just say that. So how many cards do you have, you said?
5.
Oh, I mean, I have a very good hand, even though you mind twisted me for a bunch. All right, you have 5. We're going to how many lands do you have?
Sir, lands? 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, 7.
You have 6 cards, right?
I have 5 cards.
Okay, we're going to tutor.
Yeah.
We will tutor. We'll tutor for winter. It's just so good. It's the best art, right?
Another factory, yes.
And we're going to tap C.
Yeah.
And we'll have 1 floating. And we'll cast Balance. I have 1 card.
That's okay. You got Fireball, 2 Tiger, and the Elf. And you have how many lands? 8, right?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lands.
Okay, 7 as I do. Okay, cool.
1 floating. I'll activate him.
Yeah.
I'll pump him.
So I go to...
I'll pump him. So 4.
Yeah.
Yep, you're going to go to 10. I have 1 card. That's a really good one, though. You missed in the mind twist.
Disc.
Okay.
And sushi.
Okay.
And your turn.
We're going to cast this good one.
Yeah.
And Ancestral draw 3. We'll... Three, 4, 5. Well, you can't block everything. You can block. We're going to activate. How many cards do you have?
0.
Okay, we're going to activate all 3 factories.
Okay.
And we're going to swing.
I block a factory.
Okay, I'll maze that one. I'll pump one of the others for 5.
Okay.
So you go to 5?
Yes.
Oh, yep. I guess I could have. Well, actually, before damage.
Yeah. So
yeah, no, that's fine. Fine, I screwed that up. That's fine. Okay. I'll play library.
Yeah.
I have 2 cards right now.
Your turn.
Disintegrate you for 5.
This is only 4. Oh no, yeah, 5. Yeah, done. Got it. I should have discs in your... Should I disc in your upkeep? That feels just bad.
One more? I think we should air on 1 more, just because so many games were non-games today.
Yeah, we can do that. But this then will be super long, just saying.
Yeah, well, we had a bunch of games that were not, then didn't end with other than Mind Twister Library, so. All right. I mean, they're 2 cool decks, so I'll make sure that we get a couple real games on. All right. All right, pile 3.
Pile number 2 for you.
All right.
I keep that.
Risky. Yeah, I just have to take them all. I just can't. Yep.
Okay.
Good. If there was a plateau at the top of the deck, it would change things. I want the last game to be bad because I'm being greedy.
You're just digging for library.
Oh yeah, no, I have to mull, right? I only want to keep hands with library and mind twist in them, or preferably both. 1, 2, 3.
Number 1.
Wow. Let's see if you gave me those cards. Okay, we will keep and put 1 on the bottom. Okay. Keep these 6.
Okay, I start with Tiger and Bird. Pass the turn. Yeah.
And okay.
Pass turn. Okay, draw. Play Pendelhaven, try to cast Time Walk.
Yep.
Play a land. Cast Disc.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
I don't want to play that. How many cards do you have?
3.
I'm not gonna play that. We're gonna play balance. I have 4 cards.
I have 3 cards. I will keep
And
the Tiger, I guess.
I will discard this, and then I will play Ace. I have 2 cards.
Okay. I pass the turn.
And your turn?
Your turn.
Okay.
Yep.
And your turn?
I pop the disc.
You get it.
Ruby and pass the turn. Yeah, Orc
2
is
cards.
good.
Let's see an Orball game.
Play Tiger, pass the turn.
It's time walk. Your turn?
Sorry, draw. 6 cards, your turn.
It's your turn?
I play Strip Mine. I try to cast another... another disc. Pass the turn.
How do I feel about that? We'll take it out.
Okay.
Yeah, your turn. 5 cards.
I play a Lanovar Elf and pass the turn.
Okay. You have 6 cards, right?
5 cards.
I have 5. I think we're gonna cast Time Twister.
Okay.
I have an unplayable hand.
The balance was good enough, though.
It was really tough. Couldn't really do anything. You had a disc and you were going to blow up my Soul Ring. I was going to be left with 1 mana source, so.
Okay.
7. I played a land already.
I don't
It
know.
is your turn. No, I did.
Okay, then I draw. We play a Bayou, a bird, and an Ashnod's altar. Pass the turn.
Okay. You want to cast Ancestral?
Yeah.
We're going to play a land for turn.
Yep.
Oops.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to say pass turn.
This.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
Okay, end step. We're going to get rid of that disc.
Sure.
Draw. 2, 4. I land first.
Yeah.
6. Play Modi.
Yeah, that's good.
No blue blasting that guy. I have 5 cards. Your turn.
Disc.
Okay.
Lotus, Sushi, your turn.
3 discs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure I'm going to top deck what I need to deal with that. I'm that lucky. Oh. You have how many cards?
2.
They land.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll swing for 5.
Yep.
And your turn.
Sorry, I need to think.
It's a good game. That's all I could say.
3 mana, so 6 mana. Another 6 is 12. Plus 3 is 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 mana.
The Fireball?
Yeah.
You got enough. Okay. You got it.
No way.
Okay. Yeah, well, what can I do? You Fireball me for more than 20. Do anything. Good game. It's cool to see the Astronauts. It's cool to see the Astronauts do some work.
Yeah. Oh, that was a tough game.
That was a really good game. I'm glad we got that last one in. It's like it makes the episode better.
Not library and library mind twist, library mind twist, library mind twist.
We've never had that before.
That's true. So I'm done boarding. If you want, I can start.
Yeah, go ahead. I don't remember if I brought that in or not.
So I boarded in 3 Nef discs and 3 Blue Blast because I thought I need to keep the board clear, especially when I saw Abyss the first game. So this is the only card how I could deal with Abyss. So I brought in the discs. I brought in 3 Blue Blast because I thought it is always important against the Fireball mana flare deck to bring in those. I took out the Living Plains because it's super dysynergetic with the disc. I took out two fast bounce because they're dealing me just too much damage, and when you get fast enough into your combo, you just fireball me for enough. So, and I took out the elves because the elves are dealing me 1 damage, and that might hurt at some point. Um, I really wanted the fourth disc, but I didn't know what to cut. Maybe I could take out one more elf, but then the mana base gets a little bit swingy. City in a Bottle, I did not see a lot of Arabian Nights cards. Shatters, I did not see a lot of artifacts, which I want to remove. I mean, the factories, but normally I have a sushi or so to block. And Red Blast, it didn't feel that you had more than power in game one, and I didn't expect the Mahamodi. I mean, we both know what we're playing, but on a tournament, I would not expect the Mahamodi. So, yeah, this is my sideboard plan.
Okay, what I thought wasn't great, you're very fast, and also you're dealing me a lot of damage. Hopefully I'll deal you some, but you're so fast, I didn't think getting to 6 mana to mirror was going to be possible. You have Pendelhaven, it's a lot of creatures that can do some work. The draw 7s aren't really good. You have fast bonds, which I don't know if you're going to take out or not, but that makes draw 7s really dangerous. So I decided to take out one of them, so I could still get back cards if you remove them. I kept the Twister in. I felt like I could definitely go down to 7 draw 7s, because Mana Flares are really tough when you're playing fast bonds. You could dump all your lands and it could almost be unplayable. So I kept 2 in and took 1 out and took one the X spells out. And Fireball's just naturally better because you don't have anything that can't regenerate. And I took 1 Swords out. It's really, really good against your Suchis, and bringing in Enchants are just better. I don't know you're bringing in Disc, but I do know that Suchis are what can beat me. I liked the plan in a heavy red kind of Candle Flare deck to have Mahamodis in the sideboard, because I would think that opponent would bring in a Blue Blast and not red blast, and that would allow these to get through where the Shivan could, for 6 mana, just gets Blue Blast and it's done. And even though I'm bringing the Modis, I did bring in a second Abyss, because if Abyss is doing work, I don't mind not being able to cast the Modis. And Moat is a really good card against your Living Plane and all your creatures, basically, including your Suchis. You have nothing flying, so that's just a really good card.
Yeah.
Sorry this game there were so many libraries and mind twists, but we did get to see Ashnaughts win 2 games. We got to see the Candle Flare win 1 game. So I don't mean with winning with factors. I mean actually the Candlestick on tapping all the lands, and I fireball you for 15 for the win, and you were able to fireball me for more than 20 in 2 games just with your Ashnaught. So 2 different ways to do the same thing. I'm glad that we got those on video. So really cool. 2 cool decks. And looking forward to episode 108 soon, Mitja.
Thank
Hope
you
everyone
very much,
enjoyed the
Charles,
episode.
and see you next time. Bye-bye.